Salam, salam. Today is October the 31st, which most people are celebrating Halloween. I don't celebrate that day um, as far as, the foundation of it, but I like to see people dress up and be little stuff, you know, it's fun. So I was in here earlier today and I had turned my TV on, something I rarely do in my room. I have a little small flat screen TV in my room. So I was sitting in my bed and I turned it on and Candyman was on. So that made me think about it. When we was younger, we looked at Candyman, was like, oh my God, they got a black scary a movie, and the man that gets you is a black man. So, back then he was like, if you say Candyman, he'll come get you and all this stuff. So, as being adult and looking at the foundation of that movie was crap. Okay, you got a black man that was in love with a white woman, and the white people came, the European white people came, cut his hand off, smeared it with honey, and bees got him. And then so many years later, it was a lady that looked like the woman that he was in love with, and she lived in the old projects where they built some apartments, some new apartments on some old projects, and he came back and haunted. He wanted her, but he was killing black people, and they wasn't the ones that storyline was so stupid. Like, wouldn't he go hunt the white folks that cut his arm off, his hand off, and smeared that honey on it? But no, he wanted to get the white lady to chop the black lady that played on Vanessa Williams, that played on New Jack City, chop the dog head off, and steal a black baby. It was just, the writing was just crap. So that was one. Another one, black horror movie, was Tales from the Hood. Now the storylines of Tales from the Hood was pretty good. I mean, even though it was kind of comical, but it was pretty good because you had some of the things that goes on in the black community as far as black on black crime, which mainly everything's from white supremacy, but we're just gonna say what it was telling us. Black on black crime. Then it had domestic violence. Another thing that goes on in the hood. Then it had police brutality, drug usage, and then it had how you have these white politicians always, they mainly don't be for black people, but they be saying they fighting for us. So you had these little voodoo dolls. So, to be honest, that wasn't as bad. But we don't have like a lot of scary movies that's really good. I mean, besides Vampire in Brooklyn. Vampire in Brooklyn was kind of put together pretty good. You had Khadijah Hardison, and then you had Eddie Murphy. It wasn't. It was comical, but it had a cool little storyline. So, speaking of Khadijah Hardison, another scary movie was Death by Temptation. It was about this pretty lady, which, matter of fact, I'm finna re-look at it because I haven't looked at it in years. But I remember it was supposed to be, it was so creepy back then. But I'm gonna look at it now and see if I still have that same thing that I had back then. But back then, it was about this lady. She was really beautiful, and men would get with her, and I can't remember if she ate. I know she killed them. So I got to go back and look at it. But that was another one. But I think when I look at it, it's gonna be really stupid. But we're gonna see. The next one is Bones. You remember Bones? I think I liked Bones because I liked the little 70s feel. It was comical too. I liked the voodoo lady. What else I liked about Bones? Snoop Dogg. He was kind of cool when he put that little jacket on. But his revenge was mainly, he didn't do like Candyman. He mainly came and got the people that killed him. Candyman want to get the wrong people. He ain't gonna get the white folks. But Bone did get the people that killed him. And yeah, was cool. You know, we don't really have, when you think about black scary movies, there's not really, besides, like I say, Tales from the Hood, I can't really think of a black scary movie that was really scary with a really, you know how you be like, dang, that was a good movie. You know, when you really look at Jeepers Creepers, was not, the storyline wasn't really good because you didn't know what he was. Jeepers Creepers Part 1, but it was creepy. When you look at the movies that I named, I'm pretty sure if y'all know any more black scary movies, I love scary movies. I do, but I haven't really seen any that creeps me out. I guess because that's not really our thing. You know, white folks, they creep you out. So, you know, you got movies like Orphan. That movie was creepy, but it wasn't. Yeah, it's always some little white girl, some little creepy white girl. Don't be the scary movies. I want to, you know, somebody do. You know, we got to create them myself. Man, we want a scary movie. Maybe would it be more creepy if we had a little black? Because they say everything black is bad, so maybe we did a black movie. A little black girl, would it be creepy? Little white girls be creeping you out. Remember back in the days, the movie Dolls and the Children's of Corn, and the movie, I can't remember the movie, but Superman. With some little aliens and they all had blonde hair. Yeah, we'll stick with them doing the creepy movies. But I just wanted to give my you know, it's Halloween. I'm finna look at Death by Temptation. I love looking at scary movies, but I haven't looked at anything. Oh yeah, we had Brother from Another Planet, but that wasn't no scary movie. That wasn't no scary movie. We ain't really got no black scary movies. I guess that's not really our thing. And like I was telling my son earlier on a serious tip, we got to be really careful about pranks and scaring people. Because some people are die. Some people be really afraid. Some people are scared of the things like spiders and snakes and all, you know. But I don't know. So I'm gonna look at this movie Death by Temptation. Put down below if y'all know any blacks. Afro, I know they had some black, what it is, black exploitations, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Black exploitation movies. I know they had Blackula. Remember they had that. So if y'all know any black scary movies that I haven't named besides Candyman, Tales from the Hood, what else I said? Death by Temptation. What else we had? Brooklyn and Vampire in Brooklyn, and what else? And Bones. We don't really. I guess that's not our thing, but I like scary movies, so I guess I gotta look at the white folks scary movies. All right, let me know below if y'all know any other scary movies that I could watch. Because, you know, you can find stuff now on YouTube, or it's easy to find older movies. But I want to find something, a really good movie. Like I was telling my son, we were talking about Blade, but Blade was a really good movie. It was a vampire movie. Oh, was Queen of the Damn scary? That Aaliyah played in? A little. But I don't think that movie went to its highest potential because she passed on. It mainly wasn't her movie like that. Blade was a vampire movie, but it was more of an action. It was a really good movie, but Blade more like, maybe I'll do a video talking about black comics. Alrighty, so I'm finna get and look at my movie and paint at the same time. I hope y'all like this video. So long.